Hello, hello, good afternoon. Welcome to a market update. The market now has took the lows out. As closer as ever to repair these lows, and below these lows there is nothing here. Below this, there's a gap here, single plates here. There's nothing. This could be a good. This could give us something here to the downside if the gap is closed. This period here came out to be just, just market removing the longs. It seems to be so it can break further. I hate when this happens, when my charts just take too much to update. Could it be that I'm having too much data here? Yeah, maybe. Now this low is not good. And notice how weaker this market is becoming. You got 1, 2, 3, and now 4. This is a non-exercise. Another non-exercise here. And this is just unbelievably weak here. Notice though that POC can be anywhere. Anywhere in this, it can be up here or it can be up here. To move POC lower, the market just need to rally, have a rally up to this level, and that's it. It will move POC lower. The distributions have been closed. No distribution here, non-excess here. Is this value area low here? Volume is decreasing now. No, lower prices are not attracting more sellers in. But because I think the market has been bought so many times on these dips, these terrible dips, that traders are afraid now. Traders are afraid to go short when actually I believe there's a good opportunity here. Remember when D took C and B highs out, we were telling at the time that it could be that removing or ending the downside trend too early, very early in the morning, actually increases the odds of having a rotational market now. The option to the downside is still there, still going to the downside, but it's every time it's getting weaker and weaker. Notice, take a look at this. higher volume here as well, above 10k. This is one tick charts. It dries, but it's very elongated to the upside here and selling exactly from this node here, this node of this volume node here. Notice how here volume counts exactly at the same level here. This volume appeared when the market keeps going lower. This is when this appears here. And now the current period, can go anywhere, can go to the upside, to the downside.
Nikola Jokic.
This is just unbelievable here. Unbelievable amount of weakness here. What's happening in the oil markets? The bond market is forming a range. We have 4-day range now in the bond market. Dollar keeps rising, gold is falling. Man, such a big break in gold. This could calm the market a little bit, but it still is going to the downside here. It has more potential to go to the downside. Look at the gold. Look at this big break. It just hasn't stopped selling here. It couldn't get to the 2000. I think 2000 is resistance now again. And this level is fighting the breakout here. We got this breakout here to the upside, breakout here, and it's just right there in this area here. It could, as I say, this could come back crashing all the way down to the 1800s, to this area. Which would mean the money could be moving to a safer, maybe to tech. Maybe that's what's happening here. They're moving to tech here. Well, who knows? Just 2 ticks shorts, 1, 2, 3 ticks shorts for moving POC lower here. G. A couple ticks more, and actually POC will move lower here. Right now, being short is kind of like it's kind of risky here, right? Because POC is way up there, way above. POC and halfback are actually the same, but one more tick here will move POC lower, and can give, the shorts can gain strength here. Just one more tick here, one more tick. It is curious here notice how an upside movement actually favors the downside. Can you see where the POC is now? Right, POC is lower now. POC has moved a really long distance here, 10 points to the downside. Can it go go back all the way up to half back? VIX is 20 now. We are above 20 for the first time in like a couple months. Look where this high is now, right at this level here. I have that level marked here, and I guess if somebody short took a short here, taking this high could mean the end of the trade actually, and there's a good odds the market comes back all the way up to here or somewhere, maybe around half back or where half back was, if this high is taken. You know? Because it can be all the way between this high, this level, and between the what level is it? 27 and the 18, kind of like a range of 10 points there. Value is lower. We have a downside gap. The last thing I want to do when value is lower is I want to be long. Remember when I come back in the morning, the market was right here, right here. So half back was kind of like around here, and the market was coming back to that, and I took a quick long here, understanding that if it doesn't work, you have to get away as fast as you can, right? Very tight stop, when the market make the high, when D make high at the same level as B high, and the trade was just taking this high out, and that's it. Once that high is taken, the trade is over, because it's a counter trade. You know, a trade that goes against the trend, the trend to the downside. So if you are going to, you don't fight the trend. The trend's your friend, remember. In the intraday and in the daily as well. This market is doing a lot of these fast trades, you know? When you have these levels, these references, very notable reference close by, and then very risky trades here. For example, this is a super risky trade here. You know, they're super risky, but these markets is allowing that. This is the kind of market that is allowing this kind of trades. You know, a lot of times in the last weeks, months, these trades have been working. Yeah, I would say that especially weeks, these kind of trades have been working. And a super risky trades here. What kind of trade do you do when you have a market going to the downside? You sell rallies, right? Take profits on the breaks. Remember that you sell rallies, take profits in the breaks. Okay. mm, 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 mm. All right. What's something that's changing? His volume has is dropping now. I wonder why. Because this is a good opportunity here. Maybe traders have watched this gap here. No, um, this is a misunderstanding, right? A common misunderstanding. When the market is bought multiple times from this level, traders tend to believe that this is actually a strong level, when actually it is quite the opposite. It's a super weak level there. The odds that this low to remain there are extremely low. There are good odds that the market is going to come back and take these ones along with these lows out. What I have seen for observation is usually the first time the market comes like take half of the gap. Now, what is happening? What is happening here? Let's take a look at the monthly has look above, destination is 4060. Look above range 60, well, super weak level here. You got stops here, below stops, below stops, below stops. In the weekly, we're on the low side of the weekly, huh? This is a weekly as well. There could be a breakout to the downside here actually, huh? In the weekly time frame, in the daily and the weekly, and the intraday as well, huh? Kind of getting very emotional here. Well, who cares, right? I have almost the same size. This gap up here is almost the same size as this one. Oh boy, oh boy! I didn't look at where this low. No, look at this where this low has been bought. What is this? I didn't update that. Look what it is. Exactly at 50. You know, they did it here, they did it here, and now we are going to do it here as well. Of course it's going to work. It's going to work. Huh. God damn, 41. This level is 41. What the heck? Huh. Here is exactly in the current contract, exactly. Boy, this is not good. This level here is 50 SMA. I don't think this is going to last. Very, very, very. Ah, gosh, I didn't update this. Every time the market came down to the 50, it was bought from that level. This is not a good level to be a buyer here. But remember, traders do what works until it doesn't work anymore. Huh. Man, this is crazy. Crazy week. It would be just unbelievable if the market makes a stand there. Come on, I won't believe this. There's no way. Well, it can. Never say never. Notice how this gap, the market is lying between this gap and this gap here. Also, there's no excess at high. The daily has excess, has bit excess, but when we zoom in, actually there's no excess and market high that was made in the overnight. Any question, please, comments, please just let me know anytime. I can't believe this, man. I can't believe this. But this kind of thinking that I am having now actually is what dooms traders, because I have this heavy bias to the downside. Alright, I see the weakness here, and as I start to think, man, this market cannot bounce from here. It would be just unbelievable to do this. But never say never, right? Just try to get rid of any bias you may have and just go with the market. Pay attention to the market, generate the information, what the market is doing, and stick to that. I think somehow this is relevant as well. This level here, this cannot be seen here. Why I highlighting that level? Because I believe there's going to be a lot of back and forth around that level, just because of this heavy volume here. Yeah. If somebody let me see here, because look, for example, what do we have here? This 1, 2, 3, 8,000 contracts here. The next one has 8,000 as well. Where's another 8? There's 1 8 here. There's 1 8 here as well. Okay, but notice how this 8,000 here, how it was filled. It has a lot of volume, right? A lot of volume, but just by once. Somebody wants the market to see these levels here. And if I have a big position to fill there, I don't need to do that. I can do that but once, for example, right? This one up here is the same. This one. I know that Twitch doesn't allow. I think they cannot post any comments once the stream is over. But if you want to do any kind of commentaries or anything like that, I also have this stream in YouTube. Let me look. You can check that one as well. You can check that one as well. It is I have just opened to show you. This is the name. Okay, very good. This is the name. This is under the same name, ES Futures Trading here, and you can. I check these things all the time. There's nobody watching here, and just if you have any question, please just let me know. Just let me know here, question or comments, or because what I'm thinking I'm going to do, I am going to post market updates or replays of the day later in the day, instead of doing a live stream. I could do a live stream maybe before the market opens. It has been a really important thing last days or weeks. What's happening at the opening today, for example, was a good example of that. When you have a gap, just go with the gap. What happened with overnight inventory? Overnight inventory is short. It's short. You can see short here. Some amount of trading on the upper side, longs, but most liquidated afterwards and getting short. The day previous was balanced, but now was short. But the market didn't care. And this is a short. And also have a reference here for March. If this reference is taken, that could be an out. But once the market shows no interest in taking care the overnight short inventory, that's a short here. And the stop is if the market comes back to check this one out. This was a good trade here. Personally, I would like another kind of markets, but it is what it is. And over here, let's check this one again. In YouTube, there's 47. There's more videos here. You can keep it. You can keep the videos forever here. But I try to keep only the last 5. But sometimes if you are interested in watching any kind of, it could be used as a replay as well. Really quite quick replay. Remember, the streams just last 1 hour, right? Pretty much like the pre-market and the first period after the market opens. I did that. I designed it that way because I had a tendency to do some trades at the opening, and that is really a bad idea. Right? That was really a bad idea. And doing the streaming kind of like took my focus from that space, from that time, that space of time, and move my focus to the stream itself. But later, once you get the habit of not to do nothing at the opening, because the opportunities are really not that much. Today was one, but today was the exception. But usually are not like that. Most of the times you just have chopping, a lot of back and forth at the opening. There's a lot of money lost at the opening, and not just something that you lose is the mental capital. Once you lose mental capital, is we are doomed. That's the most important thing. That's hard to recover, and it has served its purpose. It has served me well. But now, in the conditions the market is developing at this time, it's, to me, is getting, how can I say this? I am having quite the opposite effect now. It is keeping me away from the market. It's moving my focus, focus from the market to the stream, which was the original idea, actually. Right? Notice how now POC is lower. To move POC higher, market will need to trade 2 periods around this on top of E, for example, right here, just to move POC higher. Alright, what else is out there? Remember, we had a possibility today of having a downside breakout in the daily and the weekly as well. The VIX is above 20 after a while. The trend to the downside continues. We're still going to the downside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Terrible low here. Not just mechanical low, but also it's a poor low here. This is weak and poor at the same time. These lows here add just more weakness to the current low. Now it is 1:04. Unless you have any questions here, I guess I'm going to call it a day. And wish you a good and productive afternoon. Alright guys, watch out in this. This is quite a market, right? Gap on the upper side, gap on the lower side. Gaps are sign of emotional markets. This level is ultra super weak down here. This level is not good. Good odds the market is going to take this level out. Okay, stay safe. Have a good afternoon. Bye bye.